Hi, I'm Lisa with Lisa Boone Designs, and I want to invite you on a little journey that we took yesterday. We went to Crossville, Tennessee, and we stopped at one of the places that we like to stop for thrifting. It's an antique store. It has really unique items. My husband likes to go there because he likes to collect these books, but I actually found a couple of things I want to show you. And then we're going to make over a couple of things. I want to talk to you about custom color making, mixology, and just show you a few of the things that I've made recently. So we hit up one of our spots in Crossville, Tennessee. It's about 4 hours from where we are here in Kentucky, and every time we go to Crossville, we stop in there. And I didn't find too much, but I did find these old bottles of perfume. And I just remember my mom always having like really pretty bottles of perfume, and when I opened it up and I smelled it, it kind of reminded me of a perfume that she used to have. So I picked these up for $2 each. We had to drive across country to, I think it's central Kentucky, and we went the back road. So we saw lots of beautiful country. It was such a beautiful day, and it was so beautiful. We'd never been to that part, and we even saw a little town called Flippin, Kentucky. With the Flippin Church of Christ. It was so funny. It's just a small little town. You blinked and you passed it, but it was so beautiful back there. And we came across a thrift store, an antique store really, and it was huge. And we pulled over and we went in, and it was amazing. Look at all of the beautiful antique pieces of furniture. I couldn't believe it. Pieces that I've never seen before. It was absolutely gorgeous. Oh, this is the same that we have got for Ari, her headboard. Yeah. I'm gonna give you a tour of this beautiful, beautiful store. It was 3 stories, just full, a block long, full of beautiful furniture, top to bottom. And at the end of this tour, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how to create custom colors and encourage you to do color mixing. So stay tuned to the end.
No matter where it ends, as long as I've got you, I'm not letting it fade. Don't go looking for reasons, asking for change. We got good things coming. Put your faith in me. So keep on going. We got good things coming our way.
Then we also stopped at a Goodwill in Glasgow, Kentucky. And it wasn't the greatest Goodwill. I didn't like it really, but I did pick up this lampshade that I really like. I have a few lamps, so I'm gonna see which one I will put this on. And then I picked up this for $5.99. And I love the way that this looks. I'm not gonna do anything to it. It was originally from Target, and I'm going to add some florals on the top and call it a day. So not too often do I take something and just and not paint it, but I love the finish on that. And then I found this small lidded box, and I always pick these up. I thought it was great. I love it, but I am gonna be painting it with a custom color. So on the DIY paint page, when I went live, I showed this, and this is, I'm gonna start doing this more often. This is a watercolor book. I got this at Walmart, and it's really nice and thick paper. I've done a lot of art on it, and you can hang it up, you can frame it. But I took boho blue and water lily, and I created these colors, and I really love the way that it turned out. And then this one I added vintage linen, but I wrote down 1 boho blue to 2 water lily, 1 boho blue to 3 water lily, 1 boho blue to 4 water lily. And then I did a couple of different variations here, and I really like this one. I'm calling it Moody Blue. Then here I'm showing you the custom color that I had created. I had taken the chunks, you see the picture on the right, with mermaid tail, French millinery, and water lily, and I put it in this can right here with the apothecary and vintage linen mix to create this color on this piece. It was a really light gray, light blue color, and I really love the way that that turned out. And so I'm going to be challenging myself to create more new colors using the chunkiness of the paint and just throwing it into a jar. And that's what I'm telling you here in my couple of videos that I've been doing on color mixing, is challenge yourself. Take a little bit of the jar that's left over, take the chunkiness, create new colors, or just take another color and add it and see what you can come up with. Here is a piece that I did using boho blue and vintage linen, and that's the color that I came up with. And then I ended up adding on top for my second coat another custom color that I created. I took my boho and water lily mixture and I added letterpress gray to come up with a really beautiful color. They are very similar, but yet they stand alone. So what I want to do is, you could leave them like this. I actually want to white wax them. And what this is going to do, it's going to bring out the details. And this brush might not be differentiation, and it just makes it pop just a little bit more. And you might not be able to see it on the camera, but I'm not doing it everywhere. I'm just doing it in some spots. Now, I have to make a custom color for an upcoming piece. That's next week's project, and I'm really excited about that one. But I took Hey Sailor and I mixed it with Old School, Black Velvet, and Little Black Dress. And I'm going to be playing around with those ratios. But these are the colors that I came up with. I had made a few weeks back, I don't even remember when, a pink color. And I started adding it to make another color, and then I realized I should do it on camera. So what I want to do is I'm adding just a little bit of yellow, and I added a little bit of vintage linen to lighten it up. I'm liking this a lot better. And I may even add a little bit more yellow. So it's just a lighter pinky coral color. I don't know what this is gonna do. I just need this to be different. I'm gonna add a little bit of prairie gray. Now I vowed that I was gonna use my book, but since I already mixed this, I'm just gonna go with it. And then in the future, I will definitely put a little recipe together. I like this. This is softer. The other one was just too in your face. All of the products that I use can be found on my website, lisaboondesigns.com. See the links in the description. Okay, I'm just gonna push that over here. Next, we're gonna paint this, and we will distress it back to reveal some of that gold, because I do love that gold. It is originally was Cowgirl Coral, Petticoat Pink, and I think I put a little bit of vintage linen. Then I added more vintage linen, added a little bit of cake batter, and then a little bit of prairie gray. I'm just gonna give the middle portion a second coat. I'm gonna go ahead and wet distress. I just have, it's a clean cloth, it's stained, because I use these to wet distress and to clean up, and then I wash them. And I'm gonna go ahead and distress. See, because I did not paint it all the way, you can actually still see some of the darkness and the gold. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that on the bottom and reveal some of it. You can use a baby wipe. I've used Clorox wipes before. They're a little bit more aggressive than a baby wipe. I'm just going around all of the ridges and where it would naturally wear. Some of that top, I'm gonna go ahead and distress back because it can get cloudy, and so you just want to take a clean portion of your towel or get a new baby wipe and just wipe it so that you don't have the cloudiness. Nathaniel, can you let Ginger OUT, because she's coming on my video here. Yeah, she is famous. She's always on there. She's usually right there at my feet when I'm painting. All right, so I'm gonna show you. I don't know if you can see with the light, but I'm gonna go ahead and just wipe that back with a clean portion, even a dry portion. And now it's a lot better. This would be really pretty. I could have decoupaged that center with some napkins or decoupage paper. You could also stamp it with IOD stamps all around, but I think I'm just gonna keep it plain. And I'm going to use, just because it was handy, I'm gonna use an old liquid patina. I'm gonna put some Sweet Pickins top coat in here. I've got a wet brush that I've taken all of the water out. And I'm just going to apply this on. It gives it a nice matte finish. And Sweet Pickins and DIY paint work well together. And Sweet Pickins top coat is 0 VOCs. We'll have to clean that up. 0 VOC. It is safe for children. I love using it. Whether it's the actual milk paint, the waxes, or the top coat. Let me know in the comments which one is your favorite color, and do you like creating custom colors? I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you have an incredibly blessed day.